On March 22nd, we went to look at a home in Edgewater, Florida. When we went to view the home, my agent had reached out to the listing agent for the property that we wanted to see. The listing agent, his name was Timothy Creson. So my agent made a verbal offer of $290. Timothy had reached back and said, I have a verbal offer of $295. I spoke to my agent. My agent said, this is where they're at. I said, all right, make an offer for $310 and we'll go from there. He called and he spoke with Timothy. My agent called me back and he said, he sounds very excited. Let's put it in writing. So about 5 or 10 minutes later, I received a text message from an agent that had nothing to do with Mark Spain or with Matthew that stated the following. I'm just looking over here so I can read it verbatim. It's and this is from Timothy Creson to Diego, and his last name is Dremoniz. It says, evening, Diego. I have a verbal offering coming in for Mango at $310,000. It's an FHA buyer. If they actually submit that offer in writing, I'll send you a copy in the event that helps your clients decide one way or the other on price. So basically, he took my offer letter. Instead of sending it to the seller, he sent it to another agent to try a bidding war, not realizing that agent had sent it to me thinking, do you want to bid on this house, not knowing that was my bid. So once he received the offer letter, he found out that Diego knew who I was and automatically turned down the offer. And on Monday that just passed, Timothy Creson sent an email to my agent, Matthew, saying, and this is verbatim in writing, good afternoon. The seller reviewed this offer thoroughly and has rejected the terms of this offer. Best of luck. I then called Mark Spain Real Estate on Monday to find out what was taking place because we couldn't figure out what was going on. Nobody called me Monday. The complaint went through. Timothy Creson then called my attorney Monday night because of the complaint and called him an effing bully and was very loud and disrespectful and boisterous with my agent on the phone. I then, in turn, on Tuesday, called Mark Spain Realty again. No response again on Wednesday. Thursday again, I called twice. Yesterday when I called Jennifer Carson, then, who is the director of sales. I have 3 screens open. That's why I'm reading at the same time. She contacted my agent, Matthew, and told him he better lawyer up and get ready because she knows he was playing games and trying to do a bidding war with myself and the other agent, which is not true at all. I called Mark Spain again today, and for him not to call her again. I called Mark Spain again this morning, then again in the afternoon. Then we received an email yesterday from Jennifer Carson, who's the director of sales in Orlando. Now, this is Timothy Creson's boss. Hi, Matthew and Raymond. I wanted to reach out to the both of you to ensure we have communicated the process up until now. Matthew, per our conversation last night and briefly today, Tim has presented your offer to the seller at 2804 Mango Tree, and she has declined the offer due to the terms. At this time, we have considered this matter closed. If you would like to change the terms on your offer and resubmit, we will present it to our client. So I had reached back out with another email stating, I would like to know what terms the seller is looking for so we may move forward. Nobody answered me. I said, Matthew, I'd like to know what terms the offer had seller, what terms the seller wants and move forward from there. So my agent had responded back to me. He said, Raymond, seller rejected the offer because of the low down payment amount and did not like the pre-approval was done through Rocket Mortgage. Jennifer Carson had told my agent that I was putting $2,000 down, which was not true. And that was it. So I said, good morning, Matthew. So $10,000 down and my mortgage company guaranteed a 30-day close was not acceptable by the seller. Even though the price was just dropped, the amount we offered at 310, in my experience, the seller will get the same amount at closing no matter what. So the offer I made in the beginning at 310, they had their house priced out at 319.5. Yesterday, they dropped the price of their house to 310, the same exact offer that I made. Now I keep getting told by corporate at Mark Spain, somebody from higher up is going to contact me. Nobody has done it yet. The house is still on the market. I personally went there and spoke with the neighbors that owns that, that lives around that property. They're trying to get in touch with the owner to see if this was what was said was true or not. I'm hoping that the higher ups of Mark Spain Real Estate will see this and that they will dismiss Timothy Creson and give some type of, discipline to Jennifer Carson for covering his tracks, and that they at least inform the owner of the proper bid that took place. And the biggest thing I want is the other people to please beware of what these real estate agents are doing to us as buyers.